I'm getting really tired of saying it, but we are officially 2 days away from the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and with that, we know we're gonna get more Mario Kart news. I was so tired, I didn't even realize how bad my mic quality was in that video. Hi guys, it's me, the thekelvinanator, and I have a new little bonus video after the finished series of counting down the last few days until the Switch 2 Direct. So this is going to be the last video I post before like my reaction, and it's a bingo chart, but just specifically on Mario Kart. This bingo chart consists of things I expect to see in the trailers, but also throughout the game's lifespan. So let's get into it. A mission mode. Now I want to make a quick disclaimer that I don't think all of these are gonna make it. Some of these are predictions and some of these are wishes, but we'll get into that later. First of all, I don't think mission mode seems super unlikely because Mario Kart Tour brought back a bunch of these challenges, and I feel like this new Mario Kart should have a single player mode, something that we can play to ourselves. Like, yes, this is a fun multiplayer game with our friends, but what if you're alone and you just want to play some Mario Kart and you're like not feeling like doing a cup? DLC. Now, obviously, this isn't gonna happen right away. We have to wait a few years before this, but I still think this Mario Kart could get DLC. Like, it's the new installment, and it should have some way of outshining Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Jazz soundtrack. This is both half a wishlist and half a prediction. I don't think Nintendo's done with making their games' music really jazzy, and Mario Kart is no exception. I want it, and I feel like Nintendo will probably do it. In my opinion, jazz suits modern Mario Kart pretty well. Unique characters. Now this Mario Kart is guaranteed to have at least a few newcomers to the series, and I want these newcomers to be really unique, at least one of them. Maybe we could get Cappy, maybe we could get a Luma, maybe we could get a new Mario enemy, and in my opinion, no RPG characters. I feel like there are better options for spots, like Goomba. Unique cups. I don't think Mario Kart's going back to the 32 tracks 4 cup formula. More on that later. But I feel like there are gonna be more retro cups and nitro cups, which could lead to more unique cups. I don't think they're gonna be the Bell Cup or the Egg Cup again. I think they're gonna be completely new named cups. Character variety. Now I feel like this game is gonna, hear me out, have real character specific items. Items that aren't just the regular Mario Kart items, they're real character specific items. They could bring back the poison mushroom for Toad, or come up with something new. These items couldn't be obtained in any other way, and I don't think they should be just normal items like regular mushrooms, bombs, or bananas, unless they're, giants. Scribble, scribble. If the mouse feature ends up being a real thing, they could bring back a Mario Paint. Not just that, they could bring back the feature in DS where you could create your own emblem. I think it'd be pretty cool and really useful with a mouse. Mystery item. I feel like in this new Mario Kart showcase or trailer or whatever we get, we're gonna get shown what this mystery item will do. And I don't think it's something massive like a wonder effect, but I do think it could be a track specific item since this ties with the Yoshi Diner. CD and vinyl. Now this one's just kind of thrown in here, but I feel like Nintendo could release a CD and vinyl version of this game's soundtrack. They did it with Mario Kart 8, even though it was a Japan exclusive, and they've done it for other Mario games, so I feel like they could do it with this one. Custom player count. With 24 players in a race, we should at least be able to adjust the number of players, specifically in versus mode. Maybe someone wants to play with 12 players still, or who knows, maybe they want to go really far back and still play with 8. Day 1 release. This is gonna be a launch title with the Switch 2. You can't convince me otherwise. Wonder-like animation. Now, I already said this in a previous video, but what if this Mario Kart goes beyond and is really like a Mario Wonder type animation, specifically with the tricking? I feel like the tricking could have a really unique type of animation, especially with this new art style and how expressive the characters are. Free space. I don't have to explain it. Switch to Mario Kart Edition. Now, a lot of Nintendo games have gotten their special edition Nintendo Switch. Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, Splatoon. But I don't know how Nintendo keeps messing up Mario. There's not a single good Mario Switch out there. They're all just red skins, and they don't even look good. So with this new Mario Kart and possibly being a launch title, I think it's time to release a Switch 2. That is a Mario Kart edition. No timer. We have yet gotten any information about battle mode, but hopefully one of the updated things we get is the return of no timer and a real knockout mode. $70. Honestly, my gut is kind of telling me that Switch 2 games are going to be a bit more expensive, and this Mario Kart is probably going to be $70. 48 tracks. We've been waiting for a Mario Kart this long. I think it just makes sense to continue starting with 48 tracks and then getting DLC along with that. This Mario Kart should honestly have more content than Mario Kart 8. So, 48 tracks should be the minimum. Retro courses. This game honestly has to have retro courses. Even if you're tired of it, it kind of needs it. Because I don't think this game is just going to have completely new set of tracks. And that's just it. I feel like there's still retro courses out there that could be remade. Hide and seek. Now, in my battle mode video, I said that hide and seek could be the perfect mode to bring over into this new Mario Kart because it would fit 24 players. And I did say this would be like online exclusive, but not really. More so like, would it work locally with split screen? I don't know. Better online. Now, this is obviously just lag, and hopefully they just fix their online servers, but sometimes in Mario Kart, when you hit someone with an item, it doesn't register as a hit unless they're the ones getting hit on their side of the screen. Hopefully this gets fixed for a smoother, better online experience. 50 plus characters at launch. I know I'm repeating myself, but with 24 players, they're probably not gonna have to double, but triple the amount of characters in the roster so it wouldn't get repetitive to see who you get in the races. And that would honestly just add up to over 50 characters. I feel like this roster could be massive. Please don't bring them back. I don't know if you guys can tell already, but I do not want crossover characters in the new Mario Kart. They can stick to their own game. Because honestly, I don't really know why people want to see them in this new Mario Kart. Because they could just bring more interesting Mario characters than just some random crossover characters. I'd rather play as Spike than Sonic. Oh, you want Sonic? Play Sonic Racing. You want Kirby? Play Kirby Air Ride. Just don't come to Mario Kart, please. Character costumes. Characters like Yoshi, Shy Guy, and Birdo can switch colors, but what if we got real character costumes? The only real character that got actual costumes in Mario Kart 8 was Link, but we could have every character in the new game have their own costumes, so they feel unique and diverse in online races. Wheelies. Nintendo, bring back the wheelies with the bikes, but this time, don't make it so broken and actually balance it out. And finally, improve lobbies. I want more control over lobbies. The current lobbies are okay, but what if we had lobby music? What if we could kick or time out people in our lobbies? I just want more customization to our lobbies and the rule sets. And that's my bingo chart. What do you guys think about it? And what do you guys want in the new Mario Kart?